I'm looking for a certain something real quick. Then we'll get going. I might be out of it. I'm looking for a certain medication. It's time for me to redo my meds. For those that don't know, I have a lot of meds. Phew. Here's one. This will work. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. And where's the other one? Okie dokie artichokes. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so I probably will post this one even if nobody comes on. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm disabled. It's the day to do my medication. The last couple days, I've been in too much pain, and I knew that all of my medicines were going to refill really soon, so I didn't see the point of doing it just for a few days. So these things are one of these for my medications. So, hi Dave. So Dave, these are medication containers. So this is for a week. And what happens is, like, you could take them out and it has a day and night. They're really cute. They've got the little sun and they've got the moon. And of course they've got the days put on them. These, I like these way more than the traditional little ones, and they hold more medication. I like them better. They don't make me feel like so old and geriatric, like broken and stuff. Like it's more fun. These ones are pink. So what I did was I got three more of them because every single week I was having to refill this. And to refill it, like, I keep all my medicines in the bottom drawer, and it takes up the entire bottom drawer. And I have to bend down when I'm not feeling well. Like, say I'm in a whole lot of pain, and then I have to, like, go through all my medications, take them all out every single week to organize my medicines. That's 52 times a year that I was having to do this. And now I'll only have to do it 12 times. This was my medication today that I got from the pharmacy. And I still have a couple more coming. Now, it's not as bad as it looks. One of these is because I'm having a colonoscopy, so that's this part. But the rest is all medication. And I'm super, super tired of doing it every single week. And struggling, because on the days where I'm struggling, I end up just taking a couple of my medications instead of all of them, because I don't want to bend down there. I don't want to fuss with them. I don't want to go, oh, which one is this? Which one is that? Like, say I take 12 different ones on a regular basis, but I have like 20 down there because sometimes I take, some of them are for migraines. Some of them are for occasional things, not everyday things. So after doing this, a different day when I'm feeling a little better, I'm going to take a marker and I'm going to mark every one of the bottles so that on the lid, it at least has the letter of what the medication starts with. And I'm already started putting them together in like The migraine medications are together. The stomach medications are together. The anti-inflammatories are together. Like things like that. Just to make life a little easier on myself. Dave, did you happen to be on Justine's stream when she got her new kettle? I didn't see it, but so I sent her a kettle, and I got her one that is not like the generic everyday electric tea kettle. Usually they're like black or white, and they're generic tea kettles. Well, I got her one that looks like old-fashioned. It's a beautiful color, jade green, because Justine is a unique person, and she's a beautiful person. So I got her a very unique and beautiful kettle, just like her. This is beets and watermelon. I gotta say, it's a lot better when I have my like mixer. I feel the little gritty granules. Hello, Abdul. I can't tell if you're making a sound, or if you're singing, or if you're humming. And I hope I'm not being rude or disrespectful, because it looks like you're just making like a mm-hmm. And if I'm wrong, then forgive me. Okay. And you know it hurts me to sit, right, Dave? So, woo. And I was sitting on my red light belt earlier because the red light really helps me. And then I got a call from a friend who pulled his back out. And even though I'm really hurting, I felt like I really needed to loan it out for the day. Then I'll take mine back, or I'll have to buy a new one or something. Because it seems like it's starting to happen with my friend more often. They hurt one side of their back. They did 2 rounds of physical therapy. They felt all better. And then, hi Justine. And by the time they started feeling better, they pulled the other side of their back. So I'm thinking I'm just going to have to buy another belt for myself and let them have that one. Thank you for that. I wasn't sure what that comment was. So right now, Justine, I'm doing my, for the month, so I'm opening up the new pill organizers I got. This time I got pink because even though I'm not like a huge fan of wearing pink, these looked a little fun. You know, I have a black one already, but I thought I would switch it up and get the pink this time. Oh, and I remember why. It was like a couple dollars less for pink. Like $2 or $3 less for each one. And we know I like to save money. This is what I just brought home. All my medications. And I'm not trying to be funny or silly or cute. Like, it's not funny. You know, I cannot wait for that new medicine. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay, so I'm going to have to open every single one of these and do one medicine at a time. So is that where you were going, Justine, was the post office? When Heidi was taking you on a lefty and a lefty and a lefty? Hi, Heidi. I was cracking up when you were saying, it's not this way. It's not this way. You're so welcome. I hope you like it. I went out on a limb with the color. Like when you're getting somebody something and it's not the standard one, like I could have gone black or white, but I was like, that's so unique. I like that color. I've never seen a tea kettle that color. Oh, okay. You still got there, but you went the backwards way. Backwards and backwoods. Okay, so normally I only have to open 7 of these. This is 28. But then I only have to do it about once a month. It's going to take a while longer. Yay, good, good. I don't know what the color looks like in person, but on the picture, it really got my attention. And the spout and everything. You know, I'm willy-nilly with my live streams. I have no rhyme or reason, except for when I'm going to be doing them Wednesdays and Sundays. Other than that, like, I'm just going to be sitting here doing these medications, so I'm like, I might as well just put the phone in the phone holder and see if anybody joins me. If not, it's okay, and if so, then great. Let me plug you guys in though so I don't lose you. Okay, I'm halfway open. This morning I made an egg white omelet on my live stream after you guys, or you left, Justine. I put an orange bell pepper in it and a bunch of spinach, and then instead of cheese, I sprinkled in some nutritional yeast. It tastes like cheese, only it's not. So like those fake Cheez-Its that I have that are gluten-free. And they don't taste like Cheez-Its, by the way, but they are like a crunchy little snack that tastes kind of cheesy. So it satisfies that more savory, crunchy, when you want something crunchy and savory. It's just kind of like breaking those habits, just to see if it helps my inflammation to avoid all that gluten and dairy. But I have been having 1 or 2 yogurts a day, so I'm not quite there with the dairy. But I figured I just wouldn't put it in my omelet since I am having it in my yogurt. Eventually I'll probably switch to like coconut yogurt, or like they have cashew yogurt, or like different yogurts, or just take the yogurt out of my diet. Right now I'm having it because they have a sugar-free one sweetened with stevia, and the biggest thing for me is to give up sugar. Like, the sugar is bigger than the dairy for me right now. Like, I have had such a sugar addiction for so long that it's like I'd rather have a little dairy than, I was eating like 400 grams of sugar a day. I would buy these big bags of candy. Sometimes I'd get the healthier candies, like made with cane sugar. But then I'd eat those, and then I'm like, I'd wake up in the middle of the night, and I'd be looking for something, and because I didn't have it in my house, I would either order it delivered for like $40 worth of candy, or I'd eat like old stale marshmallows or something. Like, I had to have something sweet. I had a real addiction. Okay, so they're all open here. Look at that. Ooh. It was a delicious omelet. It really was. And sometimes, most of the time, I only eat half. but I ate all of it today. Because yesterday I really didn't eat much, and I didn't eat what I consider real food. I had like more processed food because I wasn't well enough to cook. So I had a protein bar, I had the yogurt, I did have cherries, I had the fake Cheez-Its, just, I ate more than that, but my point is that it was processed and like quick things that I didn't have to cook. And I like to cook. Usually I meal plan to where, like I said, like I would eat half the omelet and then I'd put the rest away for the next day, just in case I have a really difficult day tomorrow. And then that omelet is there. And some days I meal plan for a few days ahead. But I don't like to do more than 3 days at a time because I like the food to remain fresh. Okay, this is probably going to get complicated if I don't line these up in a better way. Good grief. Can you believe my so-called friend? I'm so glad that the other people in the room appreciate me and saw that for what it was. And honestly, it just makes it that much easier to cut the friendship off. Like, we were talking earlier about it, like maybe it's just for a little while and we'll come back together. Like, I had wanted to end the friendship a while ago, to be honest, and my sponsor told me to give her another chance. And you don't have to do what your sponsor says. And they were like, and I was kind of saying why I didn't want to, and that she's passive aggressive and selfish, and that I'd rather end it now than be hurt more later. And anyways, gave her another chance, and here we are. But it just makes it that much easier to walk away. I mean, if she would have apologized, it would have been more difficult. She certainly didn't apologize. What she said was, yesterday she said, I try really hard to be understanding with the fact that you have an illness. And that you're going through stuff. As in, I'm not easy to deal with. And I must be moody and bitchy because I'm not feeling well. I want to see you in, you know what? I don't like to say that word, but I can half spell it out. All right, one medication down. Down, down, down. I won't tell everybody what these are as far as names, but these are for my neck, for the tight muscles. I don't have enough of this one, but this is for my tummy. I only have a few of them. When this runs out, I will just drink some Smooth Move tea. So it just helps me go to the bathroom. Sorry, TMI. Today I am doing something nice for myself. I am going to get injections. I am due for my Botox in my forehead and around the eyes. So I stopped. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel so much better already. I have migraines, and I really didn't like the Botox here. I don't like the way it makes me look, and honestly, it takes away your emotions a little bit, because when you can't emote with your face, you lose some of your feelings a little bit. It's hard to explain. And I like to be able to express myself, and I do not like a completely frozen forehead. So I just have her do the tiniest bit to where I can still raise my forehead, and she does it only right here in the center. And one time she did it back here to see if that would help soften up those neck muscles, but it didn't, and it was just too expensive. So I had the spine doctor start injecting me back here under my insurance. No! That phone call said telemarketing. I've never had one be so honest. So yeah, so I'm gonna update the Botox. It's more for the migraines than it is looks. I do like it around the eyes. I like the way it helps me look around the eyes, to be honest. Like, I kind of fell in love with that. But I don't like it on the forehead, the way it looks. And I went to the other place the other day for a consultation because I saw that they can do it more affordably. Like, apparently it's the same price for 150 units as what she does for 30. But then when I did the consultation, I asked, okay, so if I buy 150, do I have to put the whole 150 in? Or can I just use a lesser amount? Like, I'll pay for it, but can I just put less in my forehead? And she goes, no, you have to use it all. And someone came walking around the corner, and her forehead was all super frozen. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'll pay more per unit to just not. We'll just put it like that. To me, less is more. Even though it is for the migraines, like, it's still my face. I don't want to look like super frozen. This eyebrow is like really expressive. And I ask her not to do it above the eyebrows, because if she does and it actually accidentally puts too much, it'll make your eyes like drop. So I just have it right here in the center. Not even right here, just right here. Yeah, I've got the rock. You smell what the rock is cooking? See how high that goes? If you smell. This one is my seizure medicine. I once lost my license because of having too many seizures. And then I got put on this, and after so much time without, I then got my license back. It is scary. I had it in my 30s one time, and it looked so bad that I didn't do it again until I was desperate for the with my migraines. I was having migraines every day for 6 months. And she did a little bit, and it just relieved the migraines from migraines to bad headaches. So, like, that was enough to where then I could take Tylenol and migraine medicine and just kind of function. I still was pretty miserable, but not like where I couldn't function. Okay, this is a nerve medication. For neuropathy, I have to take it twice a day. Neuropathy and any inflamed nerves. So the old bottle is now empty, and so I'm opening the same medication of just new bottle. It does help with migraines. And when she did it here, and in my temples, and when she did it in my temples, I saw the crow's feet ease up, and so now I do like it in my crow's feet for aesthetics. But yeah, I could totally go without on my forehead if it wasn't for the headaches, migraines. The migraines have gotten so much better since I got my nose job. I had like a pinched nerve up there, or a nerve that was being touched, 2 points that aren't supposed to touch that were touching. My nose, like I said, would constantly run, and like, so over the last 6 months before I got it done, my nose started getting worse and worse and worse. It just started collapsing more and more and more. And because I tried having it fixed before. This was like my second time trying to have it fixed. The first doctor wasn't a good doctor. He had like really never done noses. And so I didn't know that, because he was making it sound like he could. My mistake there was I had 3 surgeries in one day with a plastic surgeon, and it's better that you go to different surgeons unless that surgeon specializes. Say if I was having 3 things done on my face and the doctor specializes in faces, then that's different. But to do, like, I got my ears pinned, he tried to fix my nose, and so like how can you really specialize in all of them? Like, he was like, yeah, I got you, you know. And I was getting my gown on, and the nurse is like, he doesn't really do noses. I was like, what? But the surgery was already paid for, and I wasn't like, and during that surgery, I was really just wanting the breathing fixed. I didn't want anything on the aesthetic changed at that point. And he made it worse. He made the breathing worse. And then it just started getting worse and worse and worse. And finally, I couldn't take it anymore. I was having the migraines every single day. That's when I caved in and got the Botox until I can get the nose done. And yeah, so I'm so thankful that they're better. So thankful. Okay, this is just regular old Tylenol. I can imagine people like looking at the chat or like scrolling and seeing this or seeing me. They can't see the pills, but like who wants to watch somebody put their pills in a organizer? It is getting hot. This is heavy lifting, hard work. I'm just teasing, but once I finish with the Tylenol, I'm going to take my sweatshirt off. Yeah, my appointment is in a couple hours. I was going to take my everything shower before going there, but it really just does not make sense to wash all my makeup off again, do all my makeup, then wash it off again to go there, because I'm going to be washing off my makeup before I go see her, because I don't like to get injected with makeup on. It just doesn't make sense. So I will do my makeup video tomorrow, which is all the more reason why I'm filming this, just so I'm staying a little active. The thing with me is, if I miss a day, one day easily becomes two, two becomes a week becomes 2 weeks. I kind of have that in me. It is getting better now that I'm sober, but it's just something I try to avoid. So I challenged myself to post every single day this month, my first month of filming. Then I'm gonna challenge myself to post better quality and start doing the thumbnails. Oh, nice. So Millennial was nice enough earlier to give me the information on how to, like, I was already looking up how to make thumbnails, but they weren't telling me like whether I could do it from my phone. They were saying it like from your laptop. Like, I'd be taking notes and then it would say like, then drag your mouse, and I'm like, you know, I'm thinking, oh, I can't do it from my phone. Well, Millennial told me that I can use like which one to use and which one's best for what. Like, which one's best for editing, which one's best for thumbnails. So, and he said I can do them both from my phone, because as you can imagine, I prefer not to have to sit up at a desk and do the editing. If I can do it while laying down, that would be very helpful. And I'm just more comfortable with my phone. I have a laptop, I have a tablet, but I don't really use them. I am going to force myself to start using them, because at some point it's going to get easier to edit the long videos on the laptop and to do other things. It's just time for me to... Oh, okay, this one is a psych med. I'm like, do I really want to say? It's ADD. It's the lowest dose they have. And it's non-stimulant. It's not an upper. It doesn't make you feel like you're on meth or anything. Like I said, non-stimulant. Not that I'm judging anyone that takes their ADD, ADHD medications. I would not tell anybody what medicines they should or shouldn't take. I'm not a doctor. Just for me, and while in my process of doing my steps, I want to be clear-headed. I'm on step 9, by the way. It's been kind of a slow process, which is okay. Some of us call it slow-briety. As long as you're moving forward. The 4th step took me a long time. This one is for my pain. I gotta say, it's a little more tedious to do them all at once. But once it's done, done, right? I think the hardest part was just opening them all up and getting them to stand up without flipping over backwards and put them all in a row. I can't wait for the 5th, Justine. That's when your next one, well, that's when the surprise I haven't told you about comes in. You might have already guessed it already. Oh, okay. More pain. Once a day. We're getting there. We're making progress. Making progress. This one I'm actually not taking anymore, but I forgot to tell the pharmacist. I feel like there's one more somewhere. Let's call it. Oh, I have some that are coming in. I have to go back for them. Alrighty, that's it. That's all she wrote. And we're done for the month. So it took me about, that says 40 minutes. But I was opening them up. I was talking. I'll probably say it's probably going to take me about 30 minutes at the most. If I get it down to a science, maybe 20 minutes. Before, it would take me about 10 minutes. So it really does save time overall, because 10 minutes times 4 times a month. So now I'm done, and I could put these medications away in my drawer and not have to think about them. Oh, that's why my stomach medicine. Excuse me. I'm just gonna rely on tea. I'm gonna take tea instead. There she is for the month. Thank you, Justine. You know what? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I used to keep them in my drawer by my nightstand, where every morning, one of my first thoughts was, I've got to take my medicine, because I'd wake up and I'd have pain, and I would want to get ahead of it and not forget it, not get sidetracked with whatever else I was doing. So every morning, my first thought is, I've got to, and it's right by the energy of having my medicine right by my bed and like having to dig through it, and I'd be going, no, that's not it. No, that's not. Oh, and then I'd find it, and then I'm looking for the next one, and I'm like, you know, digging through my drawer or picking up stuff and putting it back, and it's frustrating me. So I decided to get the one and then just move all my medication to like a further away drawer, lower, kind of out of sight, out of mind, to make me feel less disabled, less sick. When all that medicine is like right next to you, it's just difficult. So like I was keeping one of these, this one, like also in my nightstand. So like once I moved all the pill bottles, I was keeping this. This wasn't so difficult for me, because I would just open this, open it, take it, and done. Like this didn't feel as ugly to me as that did. Like somebody coming over and seeing, not that someone's going to come over, I'm just using an example. Just visually for me, seeing all those pills is like, am I a dying woman? Like, you know, just kind of like, dang, I'm broken. Just that kind of thing. This didn't make me feel that way. Like, it's almost like, gotta take my vitamins, I don't know, just a little something different. And I did have this in that drawer with my skincare stuff. But now I just put it on the dresser just a couple feet over. And, because I have to get up to go pee anyways. That's what we do in the morning, right? So it's no longer right next to my bed. It's just a little further away, so that when I'm sleeping next to my skincare products and not my medication. It just feels like a different energy. Alright, now to put these in order. And I think you might have heard me say this, but I would run out, right? So like, say I did it on Sunday, and then it runs out Saturday. Well, come Saturday, or the next Sunday, that morning that I needed to redo it, it would end up being one of my worst days. And then I'm like, I don't want to refill it. I can't refill it. I'm feeling like crap. So, and then I didn't want to dig through all my medicines again. So I would just find the one that's going to relieve my pain, and I would only take those. I'd be like, okay, this is good enough. And then I wasn't taking my seizure medicine and all the other medicines that also matter. Like, just enough. I was just taking enough to like cope with the pain. Alright, one down. Oh, this is going to be fun. I probably should have got other colors, because now how am I going to find all the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays of each one? It just is what it is. we're just going to do this. I've got it figured out. I've got it figured out. Friday, Thursday, Saturday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Monday. I'll probably need a better system, but this is better than what I was doing. And that is better than what I was doing before that. So, progress on top of progress on top of progress. And it might seem like so small, but I'm telling you, it's so huge. Every little thing that we do to improve our lives and make our lives and our days easier, it's like helps so those things don't add up and build up and wear you down and wear you down. Like, I don't even think I'm really realizing how much this is going to help. I know it is, but like once I go through the month without having to do it again, that's where I'm really going to feel it. Like as soon as I put these in that drawer, again. That's it. $28 days. Okay. Oh God, I can't get up. Let me get up. Get up. 1 second, you guys. Now I've got a mess behind me. Yeah, it really was making a difference for me. I gotta put these extras away. I'll be right back. I'm right here, but I'll be right back. I'm not leaving you, guys. Oh, I dropped a pill. Can you imagine having something like, I know I'm going to try to avoid the seasickness thing, but could you imagine having something like this next to your head? Even if I wasn't taking them all. Like I used to have this 4-drawer nightstand, and so every different drawer had those in them. The whole entire thing was full of medication. And now I have a little nightstand with one tiny drawer, and it's just the beauty stuff. And it's just the beauty stuff that I use day to day, but I also have a full drawer of extra beauty stuff. This is my extra beauty stuff. You know, like face wipes. This is something that's not an everyday thing. It's more like a twice a week or once a week thing. Products that I tried that I like, but maybe not as good as the other ones, or that are like once a week. You know, kind of the backup ones. Some of those are for the body, some are for the feet. So I do need to organize all that stuff. Okay. I think I'll put a skinny wrap on for you guys. I'm gonna fall down doing this. Okay. I told you guys about the skinny wraps, right? Oh, okay, Justine. Bye. Okay, then I'm gonna film my skinny wraps on a regular video, and I'll show you guys later. Love you guys.